Hello YouTubers, today I would like to show you how you can make this beautiful easel stand to hold a 4x4, or it'll even hold a 6x6 or an 8x10 ceramic tile. So let me show you here up close up of this here. What it is just a foam board. And I made a little ledge here to hold the tile, and you can do it on both sides if you wish. And I just trimmed it in pearl, and then just put some diamond flatback jewels on it to decorate it up. And it just holds your thing. Like this is, you put it in your kitchen for like Sunday dinners. You can write your dinner menu on it. You can write messages on it. You can keep it for appointments. Whatever you would like. This is the first one I have done, and this is the second one that I have done. And this one here, I did it on both sides, and I added a little ribbon here to make it look like where to collapse, but it does not because it's hot glued all together. So, and then you just put your tile up there and do it. And this is written on with permanent marker, and I will show you, see, just ordinary Sharpie permanent marker, and I will show you in a little bit how you can wipe this off and rewrite and use it over and over. So with that note, let's get started on the list of things that you will need. You will need a hot glue gun to glue it all together. You will need the foam, and I will give you the measurements and stuff here in a minute. You will need the foam. You will need ceramic tile. You will need, if you wish to have the edges smooth, but on this you really don't have to, unless you want to decorate it, and then you do need it to be flat. But with this here, I did not sand it, but if you wish to, you can sand it smooth, and you need sandpaper for it. You will need a cloth to wipe off. You will need, if you are going to paint the edges, you can do it in two ways. You can use paint, or you can use fingernail polish. Now, if you are going to use fingernail polish to paint it, and you get some up onto the tile, if you don't want to mask it off and deal with peeling all the tape off and everything later, but if you do get some up on the tile, then what you will need to use is just take a Q-tip, dip it in some acetone, nail polish remover, and then just wipe off, you know, run it across and wipe it off, and then dry it off. Or if you are going to use paint, you need just regular rubbing alcohol, and dip it in and run it and clean it up. And that's how you can clean up the edges. And you will need, if you're going to do the easel closure on the side, you will need ribbon. And for the trim, you will need a strand pearls. You will need jewels. Anything you want, you can do it in squares. You can do circles, whatever. Decoration is up to you. You will need a X-Acto knife. You will need scissors. You will need a pencil. You will need a ruler. And I think that's all you need. So let me get started on showing you how I do this. Okay, what you will want to do is, first of all, you want to cut your foam board. And this foam board here is cut at, it's 3 inches wide by 4 3/4 inches high. And for the cutout of the legs, I went in 1 inch from each side and then went up 3/4 of an inch and then just 1 inch over, and then I cut it out, and I did that on both pieces, and you need 2 pieces of that. And here is an example of what I have done. And for the little ledge that the tile is sitting on, you need a piece that is 3 inches wide by a 1/2 inch thick, or I mean height wise, so it'll sit like this on there. And I have already done that for you. And I went ahead and cut it out, but I will show you here what to do. You take the X-Acto knife, and if you don't have a steady hand, you can use the ruler, and I used the ruler with the metal on it so as not to cut into the ruler, because I have done that several times. So what you want to do is just cut on both sides here where you have it marked, and then just turn it and try and get it as straight as possible so it looks neat. And then just cut. Sometimes it pops up just right, and then sometimes, and ladies, see, sometimes here the paper does come off, but what you can do is you just glue it back on, wait, let it dry, and then you can proceed to paint it. Because sometimes it does happen, ladies, because this is not put on here very sturdy, and I have found that you do not want to peel this off and use just the foam, because it will not be sturdy enough to hold it. You need the paper on it for the sturdiness. So that's all you do, ladies, is see, you just cut this off, and you could discard it and use it for something else, whatever. But see, this is what it looks like now, and then you will just paint it to your color. And for this, you will want to use any type of acrylic paint, any color of your choice. You don't want to use fingernail polish on this, because first of all, it will take up a lot of it, and it would take forever to paint it. So just use just regular old acrylic paint. And that takes care of this. Now what you want to do, you paint it, you set it aside completely, and let it dry. And then for your tile, what I did was, let me grab a paintbrush up here. And because I did not finish painting this side, I wanted to show you on film. And I'm going to have to get some more paint. And as I said, ladies, keep your caps. You can always use these caps for little jobs instead of having to squirt paint all over. And what you do is just paint, and I will show you, I will purposely get some up here on the edge, and I will show you how to take that off. Okay, set this aside. Now what you want to do, as you see here, I got paint up here. And if you have a lot of paint up there, then what you can do, instead of using the Q-tip and trying to take it off and take forever, but what you can do is you can just take a cloth here and put some rubbing alcohol on it, and just be very careful and just wipe the straight line and wipe it off. Get it as straight as possible. And that's all there is to it, just to remove it. And even if it dries, ladies, on here, if you have a phone call or the children interrupt you or something like that, and see, just get it all over. Easily to do. Just put some more rubbing alcohol on it, wipe it all off. And this is also, you need to clean it also, because you need a smooth surface, clean surface to write on. Set that aside and let that dry as well. Okay, so the next thing you will want to do is, you want to now, after everything is completely dry, with the knife, after everything is completely dry, now you want to hot glue it together. And this is how I do it. You can check, you can match them up and see. This one is still not quite dry, but it'll work. You want to match it up and see which side you like better, which glues together, which is going to stand nice. It's up to you. I think I like this side. So what you do is now, this is where your hot glue comes in, ladies. Take your hot glue and just run it. Oh, my hot glue is not going to work today, is it? My hot glue is not working, ladies. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that, and I will get right back to you.